Okay, bro. I'm sorry. Jalyn just went on her private and posted some shit you'd find in the Slender game as a collectible. All right, let's just not have her on the stream.
Yeah, I'm
be
gonna
real with you.
I'm gonna remove that real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna just not talk about that.
Wait. What happened? What?
You ever play the Slender game? And
yeah, so she like scribbled on papers, like like that Salvo meme.
I think she's doing her
Salvo
thing.
was like,
I mean, I don't know, some attention shit, but it's also like, why get involved? You know?
Did everyone just die?
I think Augie might have died.
I'm speaking.
Augie just shut the whole
Augie muted. He maybe.
Apparently Discord muted me. I didn't do any of that shit, but I was speaking the whole time.
I thought Augie
just gotta like this whole thing just needs to have like a conclusion. People need to talk. People need to hash things out rather than fucking this behind the scenes.
I agree.
Jalen's like, Jalen's not ready for a debate right now.
Mentally
I
just say what the post says.
No, Augie, I think
I don't think Jalen's ready for a debate right now. I'm just gonna
share that. Just share it in the share. Can you?
Okay, I'll just put it in.
I'll share it. I'll screenshot it.
Yo, tell me it's not a fucking note that you'd find in Slender.
I just put it. I'm not broadcasting it, but I am.
Oh my god! Show that on stream. What the fuck?
That's leaking. You just said no. You just went on a whole rant about how people leak shit.
This is really weirdly unhinged. So no, this is like what the fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It looks like one of the 8 pages.
All right, everyone who I told you to tweet the show out, actually delete your tweets.
Jalen, chill.
And type them and say that we're doing something else.
Just chill out. It's not the end of the world. Chill out.
I'm not somebody else. If you're asking me to leak, somebody else will.
This is why I hate Augie. He always lets the demons win.
Yeah, well, I don't touch with that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. I'm not here to interact with that world. Okay.
Oh, so this is like. Okay.
Well, I just got a Red Borders caretaker.
Well, no,
sword.
Bowblax. This is also like Jalen's obviously like not.
Isn't Jalyn a little too late about stopping the demons? Like clearly she's possessed.
Okay, well. I wonder what
she's here. She's here. Jalen, get on Discord.
Well, Keem, you don't even like believe in God.
Yeah,
no.
We'll get on. No.
Yeah,
no. Like this whole thing where people are just talking about each other without actually having them in the call. Like, no, this needs to be hashed out. I agree with Keem. Right. I agree with all.
Like, get her on the call.
All I'm saying is everybody thought I was joking when I said flight risk, and then Augie just had a heart attack. I really don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out there,
No, I got to ask her.
No, like the thing is,
you can ask her on your own stream.
Like, legitimately, what's the worst that could happen? She comes on and like screams like the N-word. She already.
I'm just saying,
publicly. like what?
Keem literally has a podcast where.
I mean, if a priest is also in the call with Jalyn, maybe but other than that, I just don't think it's a good idea. What I mean?
Let her in. We'll all have a discussion, and that's it. Come on,
Jalen, get on Discord.
Dramatic. She's just being over dramatic with that fucking post. She doesn't believe in.
Or the
we don't need Homeland Security to fucking monitor this call. She's just gonna pop in, whatever fucking.
No, somebody has to re-add her.
She screamed her address and asked everyone to SWAT her.
Somebody re-add
her. That's alone like a good reason to like not, because it's like
this person's gonna
scream their shit. I don't want to do that.
Just have a hotkey ready, Augie. Just have like a definite.
Yeah, have it ready.
Yeah.
I would feel the same way if it was Boogie.
I'm just saying, if you're on the fucking internet, like, just go.
What's the worst that can happen? She's already spurging out on her own.
Fuck it.
She can do it on our stream, bro.
Just let me control the conversation. I promise it won't get out of hand.
It's too late. It's too late. We're already deep. We're already this deep in. Fuck it.
Inshallah, boys. Let's go in. Nothing will go bad. Come on.
Jalen, pick up the call.
She's right here. She's here.
Jalen, don't do anything harmful.
All right, Jalen, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Can you get closer to the mic? We can't hear you.
Yeah. Here.
Okay, Jalen, look, I'm confused because I feel like Keemstar, have never done anything mean or hateful towards you ever, right? I've welcomed you in my house. I've always treated you with respect. When you were in shit, right? I gave you my platforms to defend yourself. I feel like I've never done anything negative towards you. And then you're tweeting out that I'm a pedo the other night, right? Which you, I guess, apologized for. And then in these leaked private DMs, You're like basically saying like I'm okay with joking that I'm a pedo. No, I'm not okay because I'm not a fucking pedo. What is this?
I mean, it was just a joke. I don't really.
Well, no, wait. That's not a joke, though. You can't say somebody's a pedo and say it's a joke. That's legitimately like putting some criminal behavior on somebody.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
Well, okay, come on. To be fair, I do the same types of jokes too, where I'll call people fucking pedos and shit. I mean, anything can be joked about. Anything can be turned into fucking satire. I don't know.
Yeah, if you call me a pedophile without any fucking like, if you call me a pedophile
if I
without
call
any
you
evidence,
just randomly,
I'll sue your ass. Like 100%.
No, okay, so here's the deal. There's like, remember Progress? Do you remember who Progress was, Augie?
Yes.
John
He was a guy
Progress.
who got like false accused of being a pedo like 6 times. So when people would go, "Lol, you're a pedo," he would take that very differently.
Well, yeah, obviously context changes certain situations, but I potentially made
Keemstar's
pedo jokes that are what Jalyn is talking about. Now you can say Jalen's joke doesn't apply to that, but Jalen's saying like, "Oh, well, Augie does it, so why don't I get a pass?" That's Jalen's argument.
Saying that, and I'm saying Keemstar's argument. Why are we debating each other on? Okay, never mind. We're in the call. No,
what the fuck?
No, Keemstar's argument is that like fucking. I'm so stupid now. I can't.
Let me make my own argument. Let me make my own argument. All right, there is no context to this tweet whatsoever, right? There's no back and forth where I'm cracking jokes about you, Jalyn, and you're cracking jokes back. There's nothing. Just out of the blue, you're like, well. People say that I'm friends with a pedo. That's not true. I'm not friends with Keemstar. It's like out of the blue. Like what the fuck? Like what?
I don't know. I just thought it was a funny tweet. That's really all there is to it. It's
okay.
Just like
well, what if I made a trans joke? You wouldn't think it was funny. You wouldn't. I know you.
Well, I mean, you have though. You've been like, why are you with Keffels to like Salvo's tweet?
Wait, what?
What?
Was that a trans joke? What?
Comparing Jalen's appearance to Keffels' appearance.
Yeah, but you're both trans. Like that. What? That's not. You're comparing you to another trans person as.
To be honest, if I was being compared to Keffels, I'd rather someone call me a pedo.
You calling me a pedo? Like what the fuck? Christ. What are you talking about? I just don't understand this, and I know based on these leaked DMs. Are you saying they all look the
same, Keem? Are you saying they all?
Yeah, but it was like in good fun. Like I don't even need to defend that because it was nothing. But what I'm saying in these leaked DMs, it's clear that you're like getting bullied and harassed or whatever, but it's coming from your own actions, you doing something, you saying something extremely edgy. Now, the reason why people say edgy things is because they want attention. They want a reaction. But then when you get the reaction, you're complaining about the reaction and defending what you said. The point of saying something edgy is a troll. It's a troll. You're supposed to enrage people. And when it comes back to you, you're shocked. You're like, wait, how come? What? Like, none of this makes any sense on any level, Jalyn.
Well, both of your jokes were made in good fun, so both of you should agree with each other.
Well, the thing is, right, is like within this community, it's just like generally understood that people make edgy jokes. Like, you wouldn't expect people within this community to like get up in arms and offended over certain jokes.
If people make jokes about you, you get offended?
I wouldn't say I do. It just kind of depends.
Somebody said you're the next Chris Han or Chan or whatever his name is, and you lost your mind.
I mean, that's a bit different. I was directly being compared to a rapist.
But you directly called Keem a pedo. It's a pedo and rapist.
The thing is, though, right? I didn't make a video. I didn't make
it to.
I didn't make a video being like, guys, Keemstar is a pedophile. Like, Keemstar is the next.
Did
I didn't
Society
do that.
make a video saying you're a rapist?
He said I was the next Chris Chan.
No, he put a title that was.
That doesn't necessarily mean that.
I mean, you could say you're Chris Chan in the sense of.
Yeah.
Is he saying?
Yeah, you're in the sense of a Lolcow or somebody that's too terminally online or connected.
Are they saying you're Chris Chan because you rape your mom or because you spurg out online?
Jesus.
Well, he said in his video that I was an ex-Chris Chan, and the thing that Chris Chan is most famous for is, one, being trans to raping his mother.
Not
I don't think
necessarily.
that-
Chris Chan is
no,
most
no,
famous
like,
for some
no.
issue.
He's known
like
for
80
so much
episodes
more.
of documentaries to watch
Wait.
before you could possibly argue that. That's
Listen.
I don't know.
Jalen, let me talk for a second. All right. I didn't even watch the video, but I can tell just by the thumbnail and the brief description from everyone that this video was literally just labeling you as a lolcow. That is it. And that is why they made the video. And I can tell by this conversation that you had in private that that person was trying to explain that to you. All right. You ran with this whole rape thing and all this, and you got all fucking offended. But then you do the same thing to other people. You did it to me. Like, you literally labeled me as made a joke that I was a fucking pedophile. It's like, what?
I believe a tweet is a bit different than a video that's being
but
viewed by like 30,000 people.
You're not
You
in
mean,
here.
you mean a title. by the way,
Jalen,
a
this
title.
conversation is not a debate between me and you. This conversation is me trying to help you and trying to be like, dude, you're wrong. Do you see how you're wrong? Like,
Dude.
that is what this conversation is. What, women can't be called dudes?
Sure.
I'm not trying to have a debate with you. I'm just saying, like, the number one thing that
I mean,
hear
look.
about you,
The thing, hold on, Keem. The thing is if you don't like me making those jokes, that's fine. I won't do it again. I apologize. That's
I accept your apology, and I wasn't really that offended. My girlfriend was. She wants to box you, but look, at the end of the day, like, the one criticism I always constantly hear about you is hypocrisy. I always see you calling someone out or getting offended for some take, and when you get criticism, you're getting offended. It's so hypocritical in every sense.
I suppose you're right. I guess, yeah.
That's funny because I have a similar DM from a couple days ago where you said a hypocrisy argument is bullshit. So, like, which one is it? Which is, by the way, super ironic.
I mean, I have reasons to disagree within certain contexts, but I can understand why people.
Yeah, but not everything has to be a
argument.
debate. Not everything, Jalen, has to be a debate. Sometimes you're just wrong. All right. And when you defend every little thing that comes at you, then you're setting yourself up to be a hypocrite. Sometimes you're just wrong and you got to learn from it and go on. And it's like, I know a lot of people are piling up on you right now, but they won't be if there's no other new shit that happens, right? No more lolcow situations over the next month. Like,
I mean, yeah. I admit I've made plenty of mistakes. I don't deny that. I've fucked up way too many times, and it's like a issue. It's a problem.
Part of that ownership means that you can't be offended when the fucking crowd throws tomatoes at you. At the end of the day, all of us YouTubers are getting up on a fucking talent stage and we're doing our little talent, and the audience has every fucking right to chuck tomatoes at our head. And you can't get mad at it.
Exactly.
You can't get mad at it.
The thing I'm more mad at, though, is just some of the false information that's spread about me. Like, I essentially got canceled because of the Cheetos videos, right? Like, my career was basically ruined because of those videos, and I still get shit tons of comments being like, "You're friends with a pedophile. You defend pedophiles. You're a pedophile sympathizer." And there's all this false information. There's tweets and stuff taken out of context. And people put that in their video.
Funny, you said that I blackballed you. Did I pay off a Cheeto? Because apparently he's the guy who ruined your career. So, which one should we feel sorry for more? You know,
Nick, I would prefer not to engage with you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Jesus
Amazing.
Christ, bro.
Well, this is an intervention, Nick, to be fair. So,
All right, okay, intervention. You should go to a mental hospital and sign yourself in.
Awesome.
now, as mean as that is, Jalen, it's not really horrible advice. You need a break from online. You do need a break,
I
like
do
a
believe
real
so.
break.
This is
'Cause
just
it's
gay.
I mean, due to mental hospitals being underfunded, I would argue that that's probably not a good idea. I'd probably get
maybe
worse.
not that, but a real break. Because listen, you've seen it, Jalen. You've been a fan of this commentary community forever. You've been doing YouTube forever, so you've seen it all happen, right? Somebody says something, they lose their cool, whatever, and then people pile on, and then the pile on never fucking stops. And the more you fight against it, the more comes out. Look, you're thinking you're having a private conversation with this person, but because you're in this Lolcow stage, they're like, oh, I'm leaking the DMs, and bam, it's another pile on. It's like everything you do to fight against this is not working. The only thing you can do is stop the behavior and actually take a break to regroup and just focus on your content.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. That's what I plan to do, is just focus on my content.
Oh, great.
It's a plan. It's like you just, like, I think one of the unhealthiest shits on the internet is just like tweeting out and like getting fucking mad and lashing out at people. Like at some point you just gotta like stop, back away from things, look at yourself and realize, holy shit, I'm fucking like cringing out everywhere on the internet. Just stop. Sign off the internet for a little bit, come back and call it a day. Like I saw this one clip of you like screaming the N-word in a Discord call.
That was to
like,
me, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm like sitting over there and I'm just like, dude, this is completely fucking unhinged behavior. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like that's one of the, like if you're acting like this on the internet, that's a really good sign to just step back. And that's not the only clip. I've seen other clips where you were like screaming and like getting angry over like jokes that people were making, towards like trans people. And it's like one of those things where like you just have to step back and like.
Well, it's not necessarily jokes. It's kind of harassment.
I mean, like at the end of the day, when I'm on the internet and people have said shit to me too, like you think I don't hear like 7-Eleven jokes and like fucking poo in the loo and like fucking all like at some point you gotta like fucking look at that. You gotta step the fuck back and you gotta like I'm not gonna say get the thick skin, but if you don't got the thick fucking skins, then you're done in this market. You're done in this industry, and it's not even just this community. It's anywhere on the internet. That's the reality.
Right.
You gotta,
this
like,
is
sit
turning
back.
into one of Xylie's therapy session.
Muta got attacked
What do you
by,
mean?
like, an actual right winger. Remember the time that Ethan Ralph targeted?
Yeah, like Ethan Rolfe went at me, and he's like, in a normal world, Muta would be working at a 7-Eleven. It's like, I just buy 7-Elevens. Like, fuck that. Like. You think I give a shit? Like you can either get fucked in the ass by one of these losers, or you can give it right back to them. So
Well, yeah, I've tried like giving it back at them.
Yeah, but like
the way I've done
N-word and giving them the clip is not help. Like that. No, it's not. It's not the best. That's like legit a complete fuck up. Like you can't win that.
Well, see, I've had people like say transphobic shit to me, right? And in response to that, I would like insult their religion for them insulting me.
But is that the smart play? Like that's what they want, though. But that's what they want. Like, if somebody insults you, the first option isn't like, oh, I'm going to debase myself to their level. If somebody says some abhorrently racist shit to me, like a fucking neo-Nazi, my first thing isn't going right down to their level and saying abhorrently racist shit right back. It's moving on with my life, making my fucking money, making my bread, and fucking outpacing them. You know the best response to a fucking, like, hater is success. That's it. Like, if somebody says that I'm a fucking loser, cool, bro. I'm gonna go back home to my mansion and chill out. That's my fucking response, brother, okay? Work, grind, and move on with your life. That's the fucking response. Not getting into a Discord call, screaming the N-word, and getting fucking mad. That's how you lose. That's how you set yourself up for more compounding failure. That's the reality.
On so many levels, you are Keemstar on Blog TV with your hands up, all right? I was on Blog TV. Alex was calling me a bruh, and I responded, calling him the N-word back. And guess what? The only one that got hurt by that was Keemstar. Alex didn't get fucking hurt. No one else got fucking hurt by that. It's
and
only
all the
Keemstar.
people who were offended.
And that's exactly what is happening to you. These people are purposely harassing you, trying to get a reaction from you, and then it's more content from them. And then Jalyn's getting clipped again. That's all this is. It's an ongoing cycle. So, like, you need to just not engage.
Yeah, you need to cut it off. And like,
I'm aware of that. At
so like, you're saying you're getting harassed by like saying you're like a pedo supporter or whatnot. You did respond like properly with all your points. In regards to that, right? You've made videos on that, so I assume that's correct. Right?
Yeah.
So
I tried
you've already talked about it, and then you have fucking dumbasses in the comments saying that you're a pedo supporter. Just fucking, I know the chat's gonna be mad at me for the suggestion, but like, just block that term in your comments or something. Just move on. Like, you've already said your piece. Dumbasses are not gonna fucking listen to you. You just gotta fucking ignore them. Like I
How do you make
flip a hater,
videos on
bro.
movie reviews or something? Something a little more your speed.
I mean, honestly, I'm not like I don't have the like literacy and like skills to do that at the moment.
Okay,
Wow.
but yeah, Jalyn, what do you think about that? Do you think that would help, like the blocking terms or like the common terms, or like putting like held for review or
Why don't you
whatever?
review Funko Pop?
Man, I don't like these streams, bro. I don't like the therapy streams. I gotta be honest. The fact,
Bro,
the
I'm
advice
just
you
saying
guys,
at this point,
yeah,
stop
it's good
blocking
advice. It's good advice.
terms.
I'm not
Stop
saying
blocking all the
otherwise.
terms. Use that shit as lighter fuel to get fucking better, bro. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Jalen,
like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta find a way to 180 that, dude.
Jalen, before you go, I have one more thing to say to you. All right, look, based on these DMs, clearly you don't like really understand, like have a real grasp at how like you're actually looked at. Today, you are in fact a Lolcow. You are, without a shadow of a doubt. But you don't have to be a Lolcow a month from now, a Lolcow 2 months from now. It's like you need to take a break and you need to focus on your content, because right now you are in fact a Lolcow. Everybody is looking for a moment to pick on you and roast you,
not
like,
kill you,
they just
not kill
are.
you.
Not kill.
I'm
Not
not a
kill.
murderer.
All right, did you actually hear this advice this time?
Yeah. I mean, I already took an initiative. Like yesterday, I'm taking a break. I'm trying to take a break from social media.
Go in your
it's going
YouTube
well.
settings right now and fucking block the terms.
Well, luckily,
Let's go.
I think, did you just tweet out, is this recent, that you got banned or suspended on your private?
You're banned from Twitter.
Someone told me
No.
that your private
Oh.
got locked. Is that true?
That was over a week ago.
Oh.
Also, like,
How come it got locked?
Oh, I told someone to like die or something.
I have the
Yeah,
screen.
see, like that's the fucking behavior that needs to stop.
You
Because
wrote
all
to,
motherfuckers are gonna do is just get you banned or find a way to fucking aggravate. Like this is why like this
it's in the chat. It's in the chat. Look, it's in the chat.
Also, read the
Wait,
very
what the
last
fuck?
one.
just
Here, let me read this. Got my private account locked. Lol. Okay, violating your rights. Add agamids. KYS. F whatever, dude.
Okay.
Something fucked up. Didn't literally say to Izzy that you wouldn't make edgy jokes anymore. Yeah.
Well, the thing
see,
is,
but-
hold on. The thing is, in my defense, isn't that kind of funny?
What? Like what? KYS? Is that funny? Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's a laugh riot, bro. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
but if I
Go to the
called you
Laugh
the
Factory,
same
dog.
thing,
That's
you call me a
hilarious.
homophobic Nazi. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
exactly. What if somebody said that to you? It's like now I feel like I'm the fucking teacher in primary school. Would you say something like that? Would you be comfortable hearing that from somebody else?
golden rule: treat people how
Yeah,
you
exactly.
should be treated.
I mean, it depends on the
No,
context.
actually, it really doesn't depend on the
Why is there
context. In
at
no
John
capacity did I sit
Swanling?
here. In no capacity did I read that and think, haha, that's fucking hilarious. You told them to go off themselves. Wow, fucking funny.
Jalen,
See, that's the thing. That gets you banned, and it's also unfunny. Like, that's the thing about it. It's like, it
You're
doesn't
the
do
only
anything.
one losing. You're
Yeah.
losing, Jalen. You're losing. Jalen, do you block people on Twitter? Do you block anyone?
Yeah, I
Block
block
me.
people and then I get shit for it.
Okay.
still.
Well, then don't respond.
Do it
Just
more.
block them.
And yeah,
Block
and
them.
don't
Mute them,
announce.
then you get the benefit
yeah.
of that shit. Just mute them.
No.
Then you don't see it, and then you don't have
Oh
to give
yeah,
them
it
a block.
could be a mute too.
Muta, the thing is, Jalen had me blocked, and they still went to my Discord DMs, so I could like screenshot everything.
Bruh.
See, this is like you're going out and seeking like just bad. It's just
yeah.
like that. Like
Well,
when
I
you wrote
wanted
the
to.
KYS.
I wanted to understand his perspective.
Okay,
First
but
thing
when
is
you
I
write
want
Yeah.
likes on Twitter.
when you write KYS to somebody, all you're doing is getting your own socials and fucking like terrible like you're putting the dagger over your own you're putting the sword over your own neck. But also, it's just like there's nothing hilarious to any of that. It's like at the end of the day, bro, you're like fucking yourself up, and it's hard for you to even like see that you fucked yourself up. Like if somebody pisses you off on the internet, just like alt tap to something else. Load up a game, watch a movie, do something. Like this is the thing. The only way that you can be a lolcow and people like fucking pick on you is if you just give them the reaction. Like you don't even say anything back to them. Just fuck off. Like that's it. Move on with life.
Remember, you don't decide if you're a lolcow or not. Like the audience does.
Yeah,
The audience does.
but it feeds into each other because like the more you fucking
it's
respond to something, the more the audience is gonna play with you. So don't piss yourself in public.
But my
Yeah.
point is
That's
this.
good
My
analogy.
point is this. You're trying to defend every part. Like in these private DMs, you're like, I'm not a lolcow. It's like, well, you don't even decide that. The audience does. And you keep giving them content to make you a lolcow. Like, no. No more responding to any of these fucking people anymore.
I mean, would you not be considered a Lolcow in the perspective of like Ethan Klein and his audience? Are you a Lolcow for Ethan and his audience?
Yeah, probably for their
I'm
audience.
a Lolcow
versa.
for the community, but I'm not a Lolcow for other communities.
No, you're a Lolcow everywhere. You're delusional.
Okay.
100%. Okay, but like when you're talking about a Lolcow, okay, hold on.
Perspective.
But,
I
okay,
believe.
no, hold on. Let me actually counter that point properly. The only reason, like, you can be a lolcow to any community, okay? I picked on a bunch of scammers. Guess what? I'm probably a lolcow to them. The only difference is I'm not going out of my way to fucking seek validation or read any of that bullshit, okay? The fuck do I care if that community thinks I'm retarded? I think they're retarded. Boom! Mutually assured. Who gives a fuck? My sandbox, their sandbox. Done. There's tons of communities that probably hate me, and I could give a fuck. Because you know what? I move on with my life.
Yeah, it's not like Keemstar's going into H3's fan base and being like, hey guys, I'm not actually that bad. Like,
yeah, bro, this is not the United Nations, okay? Some people just hate each other, and that's fine. That's okay. It's cool. Move on. Like, we're not trying to like get along with everyone. Like, you don't need everyone's validation. All right, that's it. Only your own.
I disagree.
And you know,
I think they do.
And you know, Jalyn, your mental health is fucked right now. It is probably the worst it's been in a minute. Like, bro, this is not good for you. It's not healthy for you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Get off Twitter and get on that YouTube grind and make that money and prove them wrong.
Yeah. You know, when you make a video on the
It might
internet,
be hard
you make
for Jalyn.
You should quit.
No, see. Okay, listen. He told you to quit. No, if you take that shit seriously, are you gonna quit, or are you gonna make content tomorrow and prove Nick wrong?
Yeah, you're gonna make Nick
Stop
look like
trying
a
to prove me wrong.
retard.
Yeah.
Make Nick look like
See,
a
the
retard.
more that he
Get
says
a
that
million
shit,
subs.
the more that he says that shit, the more it should push you to fucking like.
Yeah,
no,
Nick
they're
doesn't even
giving you
upload,
horrible
dude.
advice.
Fuck him.
It's
Like
going
at the end of the day, Jalen, life is about like how much you make and what you do out of your career and how much you stomp on everyone else. Okay,
I am the
so the
nicest
people that
person
shit on
to you in the call right now, and you have no idea, and you won't know until the end. I'm literally giving you the best advice. Quit, leave the internet now. It's the best thing you can do.
Yeah,
Definitely stay off Twitter.
Nick
That should
quit
not be
making
not gonna get better.
videos.
All right,
It's not
boys.
gonna get
I
better.
gotta be honest. I'm at my wits' end here. These therapy streams, I'm not a fan of.
It's not gonna get better. It's going to get worse. You should leave now.
They make me
Just like
uncomfortable,
your
man.
way, Nick.
All right, let's say
Oh.
I feel like there you go. You
got me.
fed
All
into
right,
it.
have
You
the
fed into
final
that.
say. Have the final
This is
say.
when Muda was
But
talking.
I gotta
He's
call
insulting
it.
me right now. Like,
Internet
How's he-
therapy
what
is
did he
fucking
insult you?
cancer.
This is the
No.
truth.
Hold on. What did he say? What insulting thing did he say about your personal character, your physical attributes, your
he was
immutable
telling me
characteristics?
to leave the internet and saying that like I can't get help, that it's like over for me and shit like that. It's like
He's telling you to leave the internet because you're acting stupid in terms of interacting, not because of your characteristics.
well, can I not respond and make a joke back at him? Like, what am I
You can
supposed to
respond,
do?
and make a joke,
I'm
but
being
you
dead
just made a fat joke. So now if he makes a joke
Oh,
about
you
your
did say that.
characteristics, you can't cry, right?
I suppose so, yeah.
Also,
Okay, so if he-
Jalyn,
Go
most
ahead,
of the people, I'm sorry, most of the people that are like coming at you with these weird like trans fucking insults, they're probably not even actually transphobic. It doesn't matter what any characteristics somebody has, they're gonna point it out. Like Keem's bald, Keem's a pedo because he's dating the girl. Fucking Mutahar works at 7-Eleven. Fucking Nick is fat. Bowblax is retarded, right? Fucking Augie is a Nazi. It's like any little thing they can get on you, people are gonna.
We're
talk
gonna
shit
stop
about,
dissing
right?
the Nazis. No, I'm just kidding.
So you got to stop getting so super offended by the fucking internet.
Amazing.
I agree.
All right.
I will take your advice into
No, you're
consideration.
gonna do what we said. Do what we
Well,
said.
I don't work like that. Like I just don't work.
If we
like
had these streams daily, you would be here daily hearing the same exact conversation. You should quit now.
Do you want to know what would be a mark of progress, Jalyn, before you leave? Like an actual mark of progress? Instead of dissing on Nick's weight, all you have to do is diss on his upload schedule and his channel. You could literally have just shit on him by having a healthier channel. That's all you have to do.
I would be
tomorrow.
called egotistical for doing
no,
that.
Be like, yeah, I didn't give up on videos like you, Nick.
Guess
Even
what?
better,
You would have been called egotistical, but the best reaction to it. Whatever. I made more money than you. Good luck. Bye. End call.
Yeah.
Leave.
No, the best way that
that would have been epic.
the best way that she could
fuck.
possibly respond would be to be mentally stable for a decent amount of time and look back on this and go, "Wow, Nick was wrong." But we both know that's never going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
everyone
I
in the call
plan.
knows
I
it's
plan
not
to
gonna
prove. I plan to prove you wrong, Nick. I will prove you
Yo,
wrong. I'll be at 1 million
That
subs
is the
in a couple years.
wrong. That is the wrong thing to take.
No,
away.
Jalen,
stop discouraging them, Nick. Let them have it.
Jalen,
Jalen have it, by the way.
Jalen, you have money saved up, right?
A little bit, yeah.
It's 2-week vacation. 2 week. Go 2 weeks. Go somewhere. Go on a road trip.
True.
Go somewhere. Fly somewhere. Whatever. Take 2 full weeks completely off the internet and delete Twitter off of your phone.
I went on
2
a vacation
weeks.
for like a week to Hawaii, and I'm not even as mentally ill as you. So
You do 2 weeks completely offline and come back, you'll be
The
fine.
fuck did
Well,
I
you'll
just
be in a
hear?
much better.
You guys are the worst. You guys
go.
are absolutely horrible people.
I think you guys, everyone in this call, with the exception of Muda, is probably more psychotic than I am.
What? I feel like you're not wrong.
Wait,
honestly.
what?
What is this? What is this?
How am I
Muda
psychotic?
talking?
Everyone in this
Wait,
stream,
if I had more,
everybody
wait,
in this
wait,
stream is
wait.
insane.
wait, me and
This is,
Muda are
like,
basically
actually
saying the
crazy.
same
I'm a
thing,
victim.
but wait,
No, you're
Muda's
not.
more
You're not a
psychotic
victim
than
of
me.
fucking anything.
I was called a racial slur as a black man. I was
I'm
a victim.
sorry. I thought that was Jalen speaking. You are a victim, Izzy. You were
Thank
attacked.
you.
I don't know.
All
I'm
you
just
gotta
saying
do,
that.
Jalen, just I agree with Keem. Go somewhere. He doesn't have to be like you have to fly
All right.
out somewhere.
I'm
Just
gonna
I
let
don't
you-
know.
I'm
Go
gonna
to
let
New
you
York
go.
City or something.
I'm
All right,
gonna
we'll
let
do
you
this
go,
next
Dylan.
week back on this stream.
All right,
We'll go
bye,
back.
Jalen.
True.
I'm
We'll
gonna let
review
you
the
go.
notes.
Goodbye. Thank you for calling in.
Bye, Jalen. Bye, Tan.
All right. I'm sorry for
wait,
ruining the mood there, gentlemen, but these like therapy streams or whatever, like I'm just not a
I
big
agree.
fan of
It's
them.
a little,
you
it's a
know?
little repetitive.
Well, I
kind
just
of a
don't think
downer,
internet
but-
therapy is like necessary or effective or other. It's nothing other than just content. That's all
I
it
felt
is.
like Flamenco
Yeah, but it
has to,
makes
like,
me
reel
look
in
good.
Flamenco.
But it makes me look good.
Does it really? It makes the reason why I was calling you guys all psychopaths is because I feel you guys become like you're just like pretending to be Jalen's like friend
I'm
when you're
not.
really just like farming them for
No,
content.
I'm
and
not.
it's
I'm
like,
not. I'm not
doing that.
pretending to be a friend. I'm just giving like normal. That's
no,
why I
I'm not
push back.
accusing.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I was
was
the
giving
only
no-
one
I
who
was-
grilled
wait.
the Jalen in that whole
Wait,
call.
what?
I'm just saying
Wait,
that's what it looks like. I don't know. I just don't like the
well,
therapy.
no, when she made the fat
Whoa.
joke, it's like that's a perfect moment to just like, okay, stop. You literally like didn't go anywhere. Like that's a perfect example when you just start like, listen, bro, you literally didn't take any advice. That's why I gave her
Right.
like, okay, this is how
By
you
the
would
way,
have
I'm
responded.
sorry,
Done.
Can we not fall back on like that's a joke? It was literally she was lashing out. That's exactly what that was.
Exactly.
That was like that was
That's true,
anger.
yeah.
That was
Exactly.
like it was. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Take the shot. That's fine. But like every time Jalen gets cornered, it's like, oh, I'm just making a joke. No, you're
Yeah.
like seething and you're just like attacking people because you're fucking mad. Let's be honest. Call a spade a spade.
At the end of the day, we all came to the conclusion before Jalen even got in the call that Jalen needs to leave the internet, and we accomplished that. So we did a good thing.
No,
True.
No, we didn't.
We did.
You should just be honest and tell her to quit. It's really that simple. I don't know why you guys.
We did.
You just ran Operation False Hope from Augie's stream, and you're a dick for
Yeah,
that.
see, that's the thing. That's
How
what
am
I'm
I a dick
talking
for
about.
that?
Well, Bowblax, I think
Well-
you have more honest intentions, but I think Keemstar's being a content. I
you
think
can make,
Keemstar's doing
you
it for
can make
content.
this a weekly show.
Which
You
I
can make
agree
this a
because
weekly
it is
show.
content for
Why do
me, so I benefit from it. So I agree. But at the same time, like, how can it be genuine if you're giving them conflicted signals? That's what I'm saying.
Why are you saying that I'm farming content with that?
Because that
This is a
person's
person-
brain is fucking burnt.
Hold
There's
on,
no
hold
content of
on.
thought going on in that
Hold
head.
on.
It's good
This
content.
Is a person.
I'm not saying
this is
otherwise,
a person
but-
that I have met in real life that I know in real life. I don't want anything bad happening.
Well, you would
and I
call
want
them
to
on the
give them some
phone.
real advice.
And
Yeah, but
I
you
mean,
just called them on the phone, not on the RFC After Hours.
Someone in chat, Nick, you're
I
so
don't-
negative.
I'm just saying,
sorry.
I'm not complaining because it is good content. I enjoy from it. I benefit from it, so I like it. I'm not saying it from that. I'm saying if you're doing it from the perspective, we need to help Jalen. Why does it have to be on stream in front of an audience, right?
Okay.
That it conflicts with the message.
Because other people can learn from it.
I know Nick disagrees, but I mean, I've known a lot of mentally ill people, and like, I don't think Jalen is irredeemably
You're fucking
mentally
crazy.
ill. No, I'm not.
You're crazy. You're out of your
How am I
mind.
crazy? How am I crazy? What? Okay.
Dude, these guys.
Well,
Jalen
okay,
is- Jalen
okay,
is being-
Mr. Mental Health Expert. Okay. Mr. Dr. DeOrio. Like, what? Like, I'm not allowed to have that opinion? Like, okay, sorry, where's your fucking
Right, you should work on,
PhD?
you should talk to Jalen about insults. I think she could help you out with some, because that was fucking awful.
I like Dr. DeOrio. That's funny.
It's actually
DeOrio?
racist. It's a comparison to Dr. Mario, which is a slur to Italian people, which was actually pretty fucking
Doctor,
Oh,
but
by the rules of Keemstar and Blog TV, you're a fucking...
that
Okay.
speaks to the ingenuity, the ingeniousness of Bowblax's joke. Dr. DeOrio, I think that could work.
Yeah,
That's
Dr.
funny.
DeOrio should prescribe some fucking pills. All right?
Yeah, well, I
Give
don't.
Jalen a normal pills.
Why do you know more about mental health than any of us here?
Because
Why
that
do you
person
have
is
the best?
clearly fucking like disabled. Like there's nothing
Yeah,
going on in her head.
obviously,
She's absolutely
but not
fucking
an
ridiculous.
irredeemable amount.
It's daily. There's no fucking way that you can walk back from that. There's
Hey,
literally not.
listen.
What?
Even if Jalen somehow got
what?
everything back together, nobody would ever let it go. It's the truth. You
here's
know
the
that. I know
difference.
that. This whole record of the last 3 years isn't fucking going anywhere. Okay? And if they can't handle it right now, why would they be able to handle it in a fucking week, a month, a year? They can't. Okay? I understand people are saying I'm being fucking negative, but I'm being fucking real. This is the truth. This person is a fucking lolcow. If someone could have told Wings of Redemption that you shut the fucking computer off before his life went to shit, and fucking DSP before his life went to fucking shit, and Boogie before his fucking life went to shit, and these people can't be fucking employed, and they can't work at fucking a Walmart as a greeter because they're fucking gonna get noticed
Yeah,
and
but
harassed.
Jalen's like
Bro,
20.
Exactly.
people are,
Leave
like, in their
now.
40s.
Leave now while you can. While you won't be
You
recognized
think you're
everywhere
the
you
same
go.
person that you were when you were 20? Like, what?
No, but I wasn't that retarded.
Yeah, but she
Well,
could be less retarded, potentially.
I believe
Whoa.
in 14th chances, so
Yeah, I don't know.
Amazing.
Like,
Yeah, more
I
like the
used to be-
14th
I used to be a
stream
retard,
that's
and I'm not
monetized.
anymore. Like, I don't
Let
fucking
her
know.
let her out of the car so
Yeah,
she
but
can go
we're-
do something
hey,
else before she
we're-
ruins her entire life.
Nick, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but what I'm saying is this, right? She's not going to leave the internet, but I think we just did convince her to take a break, which is very
I
much
don't
needed.
think I
See you
don't think
tomorrow.
we convinced her. I don't think we convinced. I agree with Nick in the
Team,
sense
$50
that
that she resurfaces within the next 4 days.
Oh, no, because you're probably right, and I don't want to lose $50. But like, I got hope. I got
Amazing.
hope.
Okay, you know what? I think the answer is there's no fucking hope. Here's why I'm actually siding with Nick a lot right now. When she did the fat joke in the last 5 minutes of that's when I lost fucking all hope completely.
It's because she sat
So
there cognizant.
I'm
gonna be honest,
boy.
boys.
I'm totally down with Dr. DeOrio's diagnosis here. Nothing's gonna fucking change.
I'm gonna
down
be
with it.
honest,
Muta,
boys. I don't
Muta,
think
you
you
gave
guys
her-
as therapists are supposed to shit on the patient after
No,
they walk out.
I don't
What
know.
the fuck?
To be clear, I don't think anything we said is going to change. I think there needs to be like some fucking intervention. I agree with Nick. She needs to be hauled to the mental hospital. But once she goes to the mental hospital, don't you think she could come out better?
Yeah, she could come out better to succeed in regular society. She might be able to go from not being able to function to being able to hold a job.
Holy shit.
This person should
There
never be
needs
online.
to be
ever
there
again.
needs to be I guess you could say the best way to say it, there needs to be like some fucking life-changing event for this person so they
Yeah, I
actually
agree.
like
I agree.
you know?
I agree. I'm not saying it's
Jalen.
an easy fix. I'm just saying, like,
Can you guys
Jalen,
just
if
be
you're-
honest? They just
Okay.
need God. They need literally.
Jalen, if
Yes.
you're
Jesus.
watching right now,
literally actually
Jalen,
had
if you're
all along
watching
the
right
way.
now, the best way to beat everyone is to actually leave the internet for 2 weeks, come back, never do the behavior again, so we can all point at Dr. DeOrio and say that he's
Prove me
wrong.
wrong.
yeah, you would
Yeah.
own DeOrio really hard right there. But,
If for some reason you were trolling this whole time and you were actually like a fucking brilliant satirist, and now is the time to expose that.
No,
Someone
no,
who's
no
made-
making content. Focus on your life. Think about
Jalen.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh
See,
my
that's-
God.
Nope.
Jalen,
yeah.
Jalen, no content. Like, actually leave for
I saw
2
it-
full weeks.
Does anyone have the video? I swear to God, there's a video of Jalen where she's like, "Hey, so basically recently my grandma died, and while I was on vacation, I just thought about making this video or something." She just started recording like, while
God.
she was away. Is this like a thing that I could have sworn this really happened? I don't know if it was a grandma, but it was like
You
I was at
need
a
to
funeral.
detox from the internet. That's
Exactly.
What you need to do,
I
okay?
agree. But I just don't like this notion that like Jalen's completely mentally irredeemable, because someone who's mentally irredeemable is like Chris Chan, or like someone who's like actually fucking
like
insane.
Phil, like DSP,
Or,
like
yeah, I don't know. Like,
Okay, so by the time we found out that Chris Chan was irredeemable, it was then like impossible for that person to function in society. That person had already ruined far too much of their life to ever have a chance.
I think we figured out. I'm pretty sure we figured out Chris Chan was mentally irredeemable from like the first year of him on or here on the internet.
The first year?
I'm just gonna say,
first couple of years.
Please.
If you've looked up anything about Chris Chan, like, I mean, Chris Chan acts demonstrably different than fucking by leagues and bounds than Jalyn, even in his first year online. Or her first year online.
Yeah, bro, this dude whipped out a My Little Pony and said all men should fucking bring one of these around just so they can be more in touch with the feminine side. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah.
Dude made a Let's Play of Animal Crossing where
Fuck, I'm sorry, the
parents...
bit's ruining. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm sorry, I was gonna pull a tipster and play Donkey Kong and just blast the whole
Chris
thing.
Chan had 1 year online of notoriety and was never heard from again, they wouldn't be nearly as infamous as they are now. You know what I mean? If they got off the boat at like fucking year 1, it wouldn't.
Yeah, but he'd still be mentally retarded. What?
Yeah, I mean, I still think Jalen's gonna be mentally retarded. I got to be honest with you, but
how do you fix mental retardation? Like, what do you even do?
Lots of weed.
Yeah, that'll
that's
fix
what worked
it.
with me. That's what fixed me.
I'm pretty sure the opposite.
Honestly, like, if Nick knew me from fucking like 10 or 15 years ago, he'd probably say I'm mentally irredeemable as well. So, like, I don't know.
Damn,
but
Nick, do you think that's true?
That was pretty fucking autistic.
Do you agree with Bowblax?
I'm not gonna debate this guy's lived experience in the call. Bowblax, you could ult somewhere else. I'm not ulting you right now. But
Holy shit.
It depends. Like, if you were putting yourself in a situation where you put 10 years of Jalyn on from then to now, and like only started acting.
Guys,
I don't know if I was as bad as Jalyn.
If y'all want to give honest advice to Jalyn, just admit the truth. Jalyn needs to go to church. Jalyn needs God. Like, that is what they're missing in their life. That's
there needs to be an aspect of Allah in her life, but you know.
Yes, that is like obviously a missing element that would that would just unravel so much.
I don't know. I'm partly I'm arguing for the sake of arguing because I'm fucking on stream, but also.
Yeah.
I think that if Nick fucking met some...
Jalyn should join America.
I think if Nick met some more mentally ill people, I mean, I think he'd be flabbergasted at how fucking mentally ill some people can be.
Well,
like, I've been in the special needs classes, bro. Like,
I gotta be honest with you, Bowblax.
Yeah.
That does not sound like a good time. So
yeah, you're Nick.
I have a very low tolerance.
Do not become a special needs teacher ever.
I will not. I will. Like, Augie's telling me. Augie like shows me all of his friends. I'm not saying these people are special needs, but like Augie used to hang out with like people who would do Sonic voiceovers and stuff.
Shout out Bobby Dubs and Cisco.
I could never. Right?
You know what needs to be done though? You have to fucking. First off, I'm just gonna respond to this fucking retarded shit in the chat. Muta is an Islam Muslim, not a Hindu. Yeah, bro, not everyone born in India has Hindu beliefs, okay? There you go. You just learned something. Anyways, let's get to it.
Can you tell me which caste you're in?
Yeah, okay, I'm in the cast of Go Fuck Yourself. Anyways, okay,
Jalyn, maybe you should lash out like that.
By the way, Jalyn says they're looking into Buddhism. No, only Christianity. I'm not accepting Buddhism.
Jesus is our Lord and Savior.
I'm saying, like, on a real sense, the most important thing too is like, please develop friendships outside of Discord and the internet. Like, go to a fucking. True. Just go to like the gym or to like a hobby place and just find somebody in the real like world and then build your friend groups there.
Imagine buff Jalyn beating up.
Jalyn talked about being a Buddha or learning about Buddha. Why not? Like, that'd be like a good 2 weeks to like learn about that religion. Like, try to.
Imagine being obsessed about Buddha instead of the commentary community and like N-word.
Imagine making like 50 videos dedicated to the Lord Allah.
Dude, Jalyn becomes the newest Buddha commentator?
If Jalyn does the Islam route, I would love to see like after 2 weeks like contents about like, you know,
Jalyn's like view on the Islam.
I didn't realize Hipster was streaming.
Jalyn comes in and it's like, let's talk about Ramadan.
You're wrong. Don't. Jalyn should come back to the internet and make Buddhist videos.
Jalyn, you got to come back and start with the Ramadan streams.
Yeah.
Honestly, no, I'm gonna be real with you. If there's any actual undiagnosed autism that's like legitimately there, I think Jalyn should start making Lego videos of like building.
Let's go.
Like,
Be with Jay Aubrey.
Change
never
your
talk on video
hyperfixation.
Again, and then just post videos of Legos.
Yeah, Jalyn, come
Change your
back with the
hyperfixation. Yeah.
Jalyn, leave for 2 weeks. Come back, and the first video I want to see is religion tier list. Like just fucking.
Oh
go.
my god,
dude, that'd be controversial, but that kind of.
Jalyn, just get involved in a far right movement. Embrace them.
Just
Why not?
I
watch
think
the
that would
kill
actually make
stream.
it worse.
Yeah, that'd make it work. Yeah.
Jalyn,
That
go
would
to the
make
gun
everything
range.
even worse than it already
Go
was.
to the gun range.
Because
That's
the one that she would pick is like it would be America First. It would 100% be America First.
Oh my god, the America First Jalyn.
Could you imagine like fucking Jalyn duking it out with Jaden McNeil?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
The
Could you
bat-
imagine the content that would be created from that?
That would be content. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, go to the gun
You
range.
deserted the
Have some
movement.
fun.
RFC After Hours is a live trending issues and entertainment broadcast with co-host Bowblax, broadcasted every weekday, Monday through Friday, starting at 6:30 p.m. Central. The show is for entertainment purposes only. All chat messages and donations read are the words of the original messenger, and certain viewpoints expressed do not reflect that of myself or Bowblax.